No, it's an interesting period. I mean, I've done a lot of films where, like 42, where the period affects the reaction of the characters because of what's going on socially in the world at the time. Yeah. And having a bunch of Hispanic kids start a golf team and white Texas at the time was pretty shocking and also extremely exciting, and I think was because of the period made it even more incredible what they accomplished.
And who do you play? Yeah. Brett, could you tell us who is your character? Who do you play in the movie?
I play the judge, whose son Michael Southworth is on the other sort of rich white kids golf team, and from the book Mustang Miracle, we slightly changed my character somewhat. I mean, to where he's really the antagonist. Doesn't want Mexican kids on his golf course, doesn't want Mexicans on his golf course, he only wants white people. But it was a lot of fun, primarily because watching Julio and his brother shoot this, it was like this weird, great tandem that went with them because they're brothers and the way they communicated. And then also because Dennis Quaid and I grew up together. I've known Dennis since I was 17. We went to college together. So it was fun to be on a film. This is the third one we've done together, or fourth one. But it was fun to be with him and be on a golf course because we're both avid golfers. So that was a blast for me. And also to go where we shot. I lived for 2 years in Bogota. For a large part of the film we shot there, and I did Narcos there. So it was like going home. It's kind of fun. I have a lot of friends there.
That's really cool.
But Brett and Dennis were kind of our unpaid golf pros. Like we didn't even have to solicit their advice, but they were always making sure that things made sense. And sometimes if Dennis was getting out of hand, Brett would kind of wrangle him in, and so it was great. Brett he saved me a few times if Dennis got too crazy about the golf stuff.
So yeah, Dennis, why the long game? Why did you wanted to tell this story?
Well, it came to me, at the height of the George Floyd situation, and the whole country's talking about race, and I felt like there was a lot of conversation about the, Black America, which is an important conversation. But when this thing came to me, I realized that there wasn't really much conversation about some of the things that the Latino culture has gone through, and there are different sorts of challenges. And so it was, for me, it was actually more an opportunity for me to learn and kind of figure out more what I think, because these are not issues that I deal with now. I don't think I haven't faced those challenges that these people were facing. So for me to get to put myself in their shoes, imagine how would I handle that? What is the best way to handle those sorts of challenges? That was very appealing to me, and I feel like I learned things about myself as I was going through that process.
I think you did a great job with the production design, because we really go into the 50s, which is a great era in terms of colors, looks, fashion, cars. How did you accomplish that, especially in a location so far away from Texas for some parts of the movie, I guess?
Yeah, a lot of it is making really strict, like a really restricted color palette. We kind of color coded the movie as like the green was like the affluent, the grass, the white America, the grass, the money, the things like that, and then we did reddish yellow as for the Latino portions of the movie, and so we were really strict about that, so that helped blend things together. But it was challenging because we'd be in Colombia and it'd be overcast and rainy. And then the characters would like walk down the train tracks, and suddenly they're in Texas and it's sunny and it's 105 degrees, and so it was challenging at times. We had to paint out some mountains and things like that. But I think in the end we kind of captured the feeling of the 50s, which was I think the 50s might have been, it might be the last period in America where we kind of all had an overarching idea that we united us. We just come out of the World War II, pre-Vietnam. So that might have been the last time where the country felt somewhat united, despite all the challenges we had racially and all that. But I think we did that is for this nostalgic period for a reason, because that was kind of when people still felt a sense that the United States represented something that we could all kind of get behind. And I think that we've lost that to a certain degree in the last 50 years.
It's true. It's a different place. And Brett, are you going to attend the screening at the White House?
At the White House?
Yeah, there's going to be a screening of the movie.
No, I don't think I'll be at the White House. I've been shooting in New Mexico on another show, so home for a little bit, but my calendar is pretty crazy right now. So
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't think
have one more
I don't think
question.
Dennis can make it either. Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, I don't think Dennis can make it there either. Yeah, there's a screening there that we're excited, but we are very excited though to be able to share. I think one of the things I'm the proudest about this movie is that even though it's a political issue, racism has become obviously it's a political issue for obvious reasons. As far as I can tell, people from all sides just look at what we did and feel that it was an honest portrayal. Everybody seems to feel like it was a fair treatment of the issue, and it shows that we've made a lot of progress in the last 50 years, but there's still challenges that we're facing, and it's a relevant issue now with immigration that we're seeing. It's still something that's in the news that people are trying to wrestle with. So hopefully it's something that it's a relevant conversation still. It's still in the modern world.
Great, thank you
I
so
think
much.
it's
We're
I think it's
running out of time. Sorry, Brett.
I just think it's exciting. Julio and his wife, the crew, most of the cast are all Latino or Hispanic, and I think being able to tell this story with as much heart that Julio has managed to do. When I saw it at South by Southwest, I literally, like 2/3 of the way through the movie, grabbed Dennis's shoulder and went, "Hey!" He goes, "Oh yeah." And I went, "This movie's great." He goes, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, it's a very great feel-good movie.
Julio and the producers and everything that we had going for us, and I think it's going to be really well received. I think that it's a movie that has a lot of heart. I've read it, I shot it, I watched the movie, and I still cried. So it's a beautiful film, and I'm very proud to be a part of it.